And we're back. Although depending on your district's labor situation, you might not be. We might joke, but the situation is no laughing matter. Districts across the state have had a busy summer bargaining with teachers' unions. We know there's a lot of confusion out there about budgets and bargaining. We're working on putting out some resources for our members to help heal some of the wounds strikes often cause. Remember, your top priorities after work stoppage are 1, rebuild those relationships, and 2, put it all back together. You can do it. On a related note, we're hearing from principals across the state with concerns about the principal and teacher pay gap. We know in some districts there are a handful or more of teachers earning more than their building principal. We also know even if the building principal is getting paid more, your daily rate of pay might be lower when you look at the number of workdays in your contract. I guarantee you we are working on this gap at all angles. Look for more information in the future. Now that we've got the gloomy stuff out of the way, let's talk about some cool ways to kick off the school year. You encourage your teachers to start the year off with a bang. We triple dog dare you to take your own advice as the leader of the school. Go big or go home. We are seeing incredible examples all over the state of principals creating culture from day one. From rapping principals in Walla Walla.
It's back to school and we're here to say the strategic plan is paving our way. We've got 4 pillars to keep our focus strong. It's a clear district vision and we can't go wrong.
And tunnels of hope welcoming students to wild, crazy assemblies and touching staff goal displays. Principals are making magic happen. Keep up the great work and make sure you share with us your great things so we can share with the world. Way to go. Did you miss summer conference this year? If you did, then you missed my interview with comedian and Washington native Joel McHale. You can see excerpts from this interview on AWSP's YouTube channel. That's right, our YouTube channel. You'll find all of our incredible resources for principals just waiting there for you. Our partners at OSPI have been hard at work this summer making sure that our schools have access to the latest and greatest resources. As you look ahead to Criterion 2 of the AWSP Leadership Framework, Ensuring School Safety, make sure you visit the School Safety page of the OSPI website. It's chock full of resources to help you plan for disasters, emergencies, evacuation protocols, and much, much more. They've even got resources out there about one of the most harmful epidemics in student culture right now, vaping and juuling. Speaking of OSPI, last year they released a public survey about budget priorities. They're back with a follow-up survey asking how you'd spend $500 million on the top 7 priorities identified in the first survey. Look for the link in Principal Matters and act now. The survey closes on the 12th at 5 p.m. After you give OSPI some feedback, we'd love to hear from you, especially as you head into this year. What are your goals for the year? How are you making intentional plans to push those goals into reality? And how will you measure the impact of your leadership? Again, share with us those goals, or even better, head to our website and apply for a Networked Improvement Community Grant and engage with colleagues in identifying problems of practice to drive your personal and school improvement. If you can't tell by now, AWSP has several goals this year too. And one of our main goals is to make sure that every principal in the state engages in some form of a networked improvement community. To help us reach that goal, don't forget we've hired 2 directors to help all of the principals on the east side of the state get better connected, either personally or digitally. Be sure to reach out to Scott Friedman and or Gina Yance for help and support. That's Gina, and that's Scott. They're at your service. We want to be more accessible to our members than ever, and in that spirit, we're launching a new AWSP news segment we're calling #AskAWSP. Creative? No? To participate, tweet your question with the #AskAWSP hashtag. You could ask something serious or something like, what happens if I wear a green tie for the show? If we pick your question, we'll send you a $25 AWSP branded Amazon gift card. Well, that's it from all of us here at AWSP. We hope you're off to another fantastic year of serving the needs of all of the kids in our state. Your job is the most important in the world. And to quote former Governor Gregoire, show me a great school and I'll show you a great principal. Show me a great principal and I'll show you a great school. See you next time and keep up the great work for kids. Shoot again. I ran some words together. My own word of excerpts got me. And we got to that word and I was like, who wrote excerpts? I did. How do you say excerpts in front of all those weather words? Good night. It's like staring into Saturn's Oh, but we're gonna need more volume so I can kind of go.
Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey.